Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account. We are playing Shenanigans. Now, round this time, maybe yesterday or something, the coaching session with xPETU would have been uploaded. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I thoroughly did, and I learned quite a lot. We're going to try and put into action what we've learnt. We are against Cassante, which historically I do struggle against Cassante. And obviously the one thing that was worth mentioning about the coaching session, it was one game, and we were against a Mundo. So like it wasn't like we weren't going over every single matchup, you know. It was one match. So but I learned a lot, and I think a lot of what he said does apply to most matchups. So I'm actually running Ignite. I'm not running TP. That's one thing. So I used to run Ignite on him, and then I said, yeah, but then people play different against you, and then he was like, well, that's not a bad thing. If people are having to play more passive against you, that's good for you. And it's like, it's true. And if you just base at the right time, you know, a bunch of top laners don't run TP and they're fine. You know, Warwick is one of the most powerful. And obviously, yeah, he has this passive that he can run back to lane sometimes quicker, but still, Darius doesn't. Garen doesn't. So, if it helps my 1v1, because again, that's what Shen is looking to do, then why not? So the big things, again, you would have watched the video if, you were interested in that. If you haven't watched that, maybe go watch it first. But do not rush Tiamat. That is something that I really learned. That was really funny. That was right at the beginning. What the heck? That was really right at the beginning of the session. Oh, they're just doing like a cheese level 1. There's not much that Talia can do to help. And I'm not sacrificing my early game. She survived, but she probably needs to go back. Oh wait, she's level 2, so she got most of the... She got the camp. Yeah, too obvious. Guy's very passive. Could be the Ignite just making him really passive, you never know. He's also missing so many Qs. I think I can mess with this guy. Yup. See, I bet xPETU probably is like, oh, I don't know about that. Probably. Because, like, everything, for what I kind of got, like, he's very much a top lane, top lane, top lane. But I think that is good. Unfortunately, Belveth just did basically the same thing, and she died. And she didn't even get the red. So, Jax is going to be ahead, I'd imagine, on XP. Remember as well, Jax has just respawned. And none of his jungle has now been taken. It can be a very likely thing that he could go to his blue, then come top. Oh, I'm happy with that kill. And again, that kill only happened realistically because I had Ignite. So already Ignite has been, you could say, more valuable than TP. Oh, he missed that cannon. This guy does not seem comfortable on Cassante. So I am glancing to my mini-map quite a lot right now, because I am roughly expecting a gank. I also learned, and it was quite funny, it was more of a realization right at the end of the video when it comes to like, what do I build? I don't build magic resist on Shen, like at all. Which was actually a very funny realization. Like my magic resist item on Shen was Unending Despair, which only gives 25. That was quite a funny realization. Any minions? There's the Jax. Good timing. Again, it's pushed. I've been letting it push towards me for quite a while, so this is good for moi. Jax is not basing because he's probably wanting to help. Thing is, they're not going to kill me. Even if they can't tower dive either. And like, I'm holding it here. Look, the Cassante is now not even going to base. There's a small chance that Jax has looped around into a bush, so I'm just going to let him base. There's no way this guy is a Cassante player. He seems so uncomfortable on the champion. So close to level 6. Nice.
Immediately.
Come on. Oh, I wanted the kill. Kill would have been nice for me because I used my ulti. Oh well, it's still good.
So I go.
Right, so I also learned refillable is good, but only really buy it if you can get it on your first base. If you don't get it on your first base, just kind of leave it. Which I kind of knew that, but I think occasionally I think I was probably buying it after. I do wonder what this Cassante play is, because it's definitely not Cassante. He's got flash, I think. When's your W? Oh. We can fight. Oh. This Jax, holy moly, what are you doing? The tilt is real. I don't think Talia should have come, by the way. If you bonk him. You bonk him? Bonky, 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 bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, never mind. I'm in range for XP. Oh, that was very nice. Yeah, I was coached earlier today by xPETU. Obviously, for those that are like, who's xPETU? For those that just don't know, and I am going to record an intro to the video explaining this in that specific video, but he is basically the best Shen in the world. You know, he isn't as active in playing right now. I think his life is just a bit busy, but he's still uploading weekly. He's still he's basically very he's a very good player, but he also is very analytical, so he goes into all the data and actually what makes sense and what is technically correct. So yeah, we got coaching from him. What was wild is when we kind of I first made contact with him. I'm like, oh, you probably don't know who I am, blah 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 blah. And he was like, no, I know who you are. I used to watch you when I was learning the game back in the day. And I'm like, oh. So yeah, they've lane swapped because both of them are getting beat. That is hilarious. That is, to be honest, this Cassante, I'm just guessing, is not. His gate again. Mid range is his name, so maybe he's a mid lane player. I'm not sure. It's very weird that they've lane swapped though. That is bizarre because Cassante is not going to have a good time versus a Talia. Yeah, he showed me the data about first item purchases and stuff and how bad Tiamat is for Shen as first item. I was like, oh. Yeah, it was kind of nuts. He didn't call me old. I think it was just implied.
So I go.
Ba-da-da. Is this Rise serious? Like, you lane swap in a weird way and then you just do that. That's wild. I think both the Rise and the Cassante don't play either of their champs, maybe. I'm not against coaching. I think what I've said over the years is the vast majority of people that pay for coaching shouldn't. Obviously, I didn't pay him. You know, he just did a favor to another content creator. But no, I would never really pay specifically to get coaching. Like, the reason why I say that is the vast majority of what you need to know about the game, to a minimum, I'd say get Diamond at the very minimum. It's all on YouTube for free. To get Diamond, you don't need any sort of private, like, do this instead. You don't need it. If you pay attention to YouTube content, you can get Diamond if you pay attention to that. And, like, the outlandishest prices that some of them... They just scam people in the end of the day. Not the most fun thing having to play against a Rise. That's my opinion on coaching. Don't pay, like, you know, obviously I offer viewer spectates. That's fine, because what basically that is, it's pointing you in the direction of what then to get better at. That's fine. Do that. But having a specific, like, you know, I paid $150 to get coached by a guy, don't do that. That's never worth it. If, like, as I said, if anything, have a video, get someone to watch a replay of yours. If you again, firstly, watch your own replay, because that definitely will help. But if you haven't watched your own replay, watch your own replay first. Well, watch your own replay, see if you can pick up on the areas that you need to improve on. And if you watch your own replay and you're like, oh, I'm faultless, which should never exist, by the way, but, like, let's say that's happened, you watch your own play, go, I don't know what I'm bad at. Then get someone to watch a replay of yours, and they'll give you areas to improve. I typically try, in my replay thingies, to try and give people 3 areas. Even if I see 10, I give them 3 areas to try and get better at. And then... oh. I try to, like, give them 3 things, because, like, there's no point if there's 10 areas. That's too much. There's no point. So I will say, I don't think xPETU would have liked my ultimate there, especially that I didn't get the kill. Gonna go for first tower. May as well. OP.GGs can help to a certain extent. I would say the way that they can help is sometimes someone needs to hear a champion is probably not for them. And sometimes data doesn't lie. And sometimes someone will look at their own profile and come up with excuses behind a bad win rate on a champion, going, oh, but this and this and this. But if you have someone just going, drop that champion, the data, you can't lie about it. It doesn't, like, you know, it's not, data's not biased. And I think that can help some people. So yeah. Welcome back to top lane, Cassante. I wonder which one of them wanted to not be in the lane. Because, like, both of the Rise and Cassante look pretty uneasy on the champions, so it could have been either of them. Boomba.
With honor.
His damage is just on a different level. Just such an overpowered character, it's unreal. Ooh. Ow. My team just straight up entered that. Holy moly. Why did they int it? We're winning this game. They just need to play together and we'll be fine. I think my team just did a few pocket of individual fights.
Tread carefully.
And that wasn't good. No, Titanic build isn't bad. Rushing Tiamat is bad. Tiamat's... Titanic is an insanely good item right now.
There is no dispute.
It's just the Tiamat element is not worth rushing. Oh, this champion. It's crazy. I think every champion in League of Legends would have just died then. It's a shame we've got this Talia. She's really struggling this match. One of the other areas that I definitely need to improve on in Shen is utilizing the drag through of the Q a lot more. And that is definitely something I've really noticed. Even like when I was getting coached, the game after where we played Shen, and even this game, I'm not getting too many in power.
Immediately.
Nice. Good recovery from our team.
With balanced steps.
They have a lot of They have a lot of ability damage on their team, so I'm actually going to buy Kanik. I normally don't, but xPETU basically explained it is actually a very good item. But like, he actually has some AP damage. She has AP damage. Who the hell knows? Casante's just a mess. I wouldn't be shocked if Casante for some reason does AP, to be honest. But yeah. So I think I'll go. He did say you can just leave Spectres, but I think I might just complete it. Dude, our Varus positioning was so bad there. I don't understand why he was so overextended. If he lives, that's huge. Go away.
Press on.
This is doing well for our team. The Jax did a crazy overstay, which he's done a few times. Ryze is just getting side lane, though. Oh, crazy games.
There is no dispute.
Both comps scale pretty good. I'm hoping Belveth can kill Cassante in late game. Oh my god. Belveth. That's crazy. Oh my god, she didn't die. That's mental. How annoyed is that Ryze right now?
Tread carefully.
Oh, I'm gonna go Kanik. Because like I think if I play well, I don't die to a Cassante. You know, I don't think I die to him if I'm just semi-careful. It's not. He did.
Our will.
So yeah, then I think I go Deadman after. I will say, obviously, I don't build it too much now, but the Navori, yeah, xPETU doesn't love that build. And I can explain, like, I can understand why. Like, it doesn't highlight, like, it's a fun build, but it's not what you probably should do. Because it's technically, like, it gives Shen a lot of 1v1 damage potential, but that's also not really Shen's absolute job in mid to late game. Like, it just isn't. Dude, this Jax. He has had a bad game. Ooh. This Varus can't position at all, which again is the #1 mechanic on an AD carry, so it is a bit weird when an AD carry can't position, because that should be their primary thing. Yeah, we don't really have an AD carry this match. But if he improves, then it'll only get better. Actually, let's buy a Bramble. I think I actually might go Bramble, just upgrade the boot. I don't need refillable anymore, but this doesn't... by the time I spawn, I don't think I can afford it. If I'm 20 gold away, I think I'll wait for it, so we'll see. Yeah, Adakan is up. My ultimate's 2 minutes away, so I will have to... Yeah, look. They are just going to go straight for it. And here's the thing, I am going to be about 20 gold away by the time I spawn, but because... wait, they're not. Kasante's there, and Kai'Sa's there. They're not rushing it. Okay, I can wait, and to be honest, it's 10 gold. Oh. And he's not a split-pushing champion, Kazante, so it would be weird if he stays split. Am I risking that they're not going to go... They are. There's a pink ward down. Elveth. She just not going for the objective? And they haven't started it. I'm going to have to go top lane and push this out. I'm just going to ping. I don't have ult. All I need to do is go here once, basically. And it's even questionable if I need to do this. I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to start making my way. 1 minute. Do I think AD carries the most influential role in the game? Jungle. Jungle is the most influential. AD carry, you could say, has the highest carry potential, but they also have the worst mentalities out of any main group or player. Come on, team! Hog? Hog? Come on! Ah, one auto, I could have lived. We win the fight, but we do lose Adakan. Again, Adakan is good. Again, it's not, you know, game losing. It just would have been nice to have. Oh well, that's fine. I think I'm gonna just leave it as Bramble and start building towards Dead Man, I think. I'm going to go bot, because it's the Baron is going to be the next proper thing. Dragon and Baron are spawning roughly at the same time. Who is... What the heck? Who's trying to surrender? I'll be playing the Battlefield 6 beta probably tonight. I don't know why, like... It's going to sound really weird to say. My life's going to change a lot in the next few months. And actually having a gaming, like... You know, like... I haven't even done it in a long time of staying up late and playing games for like quite a lot of the night. I don't do that anymore. I am actually like weirdly tempted to do that tonight, the Battlefield 6 beta. I've got COD night, and then after COD night, Mr. Tentry is around. So maybe, wow, that was straight up bad. I mean, they should kill that. Everybody missed CC on that rise. One bit of CC would have stopped his ultimate. So yeah, that was straight up bad. And then I have to save people and we don't get anything for it. God damn it, this team. You just do it. Sante's really low. Rise isn't here. Rise doesn't even have ultimate. I'm happy I made that call for Baron. We got it right. They got the dragon because weirdly the Rise was there. I think the Jax and the Rise are on it, and the Jax left to go for the Baron, obviously, and the Rise stayed on it. I think. No, I don't know. I just thought that was a good idea for the Baron, to be honest. I don't think the enemy team are like ready for it. I try. I gave you my W, but you were just tanking damage. Not sure if he could have even, or she, Belveth, whatever. Hey, Mika. Not sure she could have gotten away at all when she committed for it. I think she was just dead. But no, I think we've played this game really solid, especially having to play against a Cassandre, and then they lane swapped. So I'm actually pretty happy, and I think I've already shown it. Like I'm applying some of the things xPETU has obviously tried to teach me and stuff. This Varus, he is just alone all the time. This is what I mean. AD carry is such a powerful role, but so many AD carry players let themselves down, and then they'll moan about AD carries. You're like, why are you alone? Tentry is a poor man right now. A poor man in pain. A whole enemy team's here. Dude, why is there 4 people top lane? My bad. I'm in their territory, so I can't moan too much about that. I'm not gonna say what happened to Tentry because it's his own, something personal. But he had just a procedure. Like he's fine, but yeah. When's bank holiday here in the UK? It's not this Monday, it's next Monday, right? I think that'll be an evening stream potential day for me, because I think we've got a barbecue or something with Queen Pleb's family. I don't know what you guys know. I don't want to say because it's personal. It's Nautilus. Holy. What a wild game. Mainly like a lot of just positional mistakes going on this game, isn't it? They're just gonna go tier 2 top. Yeah, there's 3 people just top lane. the hell, bro? There is so much bad play going on. It's wild. Like, what? That Rise flashed, but in our own base.
With honor.
The thing is, if you play something like a Jax, you could have a bad early like this Jax has got, but you are a late game monster. So again, it's where KDA doesn't matter. If you get a bunch of items on Jax, you're going to be giga strong. That is one of the biggest benefits to playing late game orientated champions, you know? They are nice. They are quite... They're like forgiving in some ways. Like, they're not forgiving in others because, like, they're weaker in the early game, so you can just get punished more. But they are just by default stronger eventually. Oh, Kai'Sa. I guess that they killed the Varus in a 1v3, 1v4. Just Cassante thing. Yeah, I'll go live on Bank Holiday Monday, but it might have to be in the evening, I think. And again, I've not made the plans or anything. I've just been told Queen Pleb's family, they host a big family barbecue. It'll basically be a family gathering, like, a couple weeks before our wedding, so it would be nice to go. I do want to go to that. But, yeah. Oh, Mr. Cassante is still very strong, yeah. Last item. See, the one thing that me and xPETU didn't fully chat about, and I can always send him a DM, because, you know, chat to him on Discord, is like, what realistically, and obviously it's all subject to change about what's in the game, but like, what right now could be the most, you know, the best 6 item? I don't know. I will say, one thing that the coaching session has done, it has kind of like, as weird as it may sound, made me like, to myself a bit more. Because it's like, you know, I know I'm good. We got to near 300 LP playing Shen. But it's like, I now am just going, is this the thing xPETU would do? I am doing that a little bit, and I can tell I'm already doing that. No, I can't. I don't want to. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to take too many days off at the moment because basically, all I'll just say and then warn everyone: next month, I will be having. I'm not going to say like throughout the month, but I'm probably going to have 6. I've roughly planned. I'm going to have 6 days off in a row. That will obviously incorporate my wedding. A few days before it, a few days after it. So yeah, I will be probably taking 6 days off, and you know. I do feel weird about taking days off when the sub number and stuff is low, but in the end of the day, it's my wedding. You know, I've got to enjoy big life events because, you know, it's only going to happen once and I need to enjoy it. So, yeah.
With balanced steps.
I'm alive. Let's go. Let's go. Well, I think we played that game really well. Considering I had to play against a Cassante, that guy definitely did not feel very comfortable on Cassante. But I think we actually played that well. I think, again, I think where I have sometimes struggled in earlier games, especially even like against Cassante, I think not going Tiamat, basically what it does is it gives you that extra level of consistent resistance when you go Tiamat, yeah, it gives you wave clear, it gives you a bit more damage, which is nice, but it doesn't give you survivability. And that's actually more valuable on Shen in the early game. So, yeah. We went 6-3-21, 23.7k damage. So we did a bunch, you know, 4,000 more damage than even Cassante. So I'm pretty happy with how we did this game. You know, we got involved in 27 kill involvement versus Cassante's 5. That's a giga difference. That's huge. Anything worth knowing? I didn't do Professor. Let's just click on my own profile and actually see the Cassante specifically. He's a Cassante one trick. You cannot make it up, bro. I literally thought he's never played the champion before. He just did not seem comfortable on the champ at all. Majority of his Qs in lane phase, he just didn't hit, and he was missing even the range of it on minions. Ay, ay, ay. 215 games of Cassante. The next champion is Gangplank with 30. I did not see that coming at all. That's crazy. Okay, well, there we go. Anyway, so we are applying what xPETU has taught me on Shen, and to be honest, it's not just on Shen. You know, it was specifically about Shen, but there are some just top lane principles in general as well that I will be applying. Like when it comes to teleport, I think I sometimes are a bit. I'm too precious about my teleport, especially in the early game. That I'm like, oh, I don't want to use it just in case. No, like the benefit of taking teleport is you're supposed to use it as much as you possibly can, get the most value out of it, and I don't do that. So even when I take teleport now on any champion, you know, when like I go, oh, I'm just going to run back to lane and I'm like level 3 or level 4. No, teleport back to lane pretty much every time. Unless you think the jungler's there waiting for you, you should probably teleport back just to maximize experience. Because when you're running back, you are going to lose some experience in the early game, and that's not good. But anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Welcome to the Rift, where the legends play. It's HuzzyGames bringing skill every day. From tips to tricks and play so fine, you'll learn the game and have a good time. Thanks for watching, you're the real MVP. Hit that like and sub, join the family tree. Like, comment, and subscribe. Keep the Huzzy dream alive. Tune in on Twitch, it's the place to be. HuzzyGames, let's go hang with me. So hit that bell, don't miss a thing. Thanks for the love, you're making me